For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to link, no time to waste. For the record, for the record, yeah. For the
What is up, everyone? Just standing here in front of Levi's gorgeous coupe that will soon be going back together. It's another Saturday. We're still had to work today. It's cold. I got long johns on, which means it's really cold. Which, by the way, I got my Rowdy Racing hoodie. This is actually my old one, so I'm doing work in this one. I normally wouldn't because it's super nice, but it is also super thick. So follow Rowdy Racing on Facebook, and if they ever do a sale on their hoodies, they're expensive, like $65. Buy one. It is very, very good quality hoodie. Probably the best quality hoodie that you will buy. So, sidetrack. Ty didn't tell me to do that, but we're out here. We've got a couple things I've got to get done. The problem is we have 2 weeks until I want to be able to be racing this car. So I have got a lot to do in 2 weeks, and we have Christmas in the middle of that, and work is nuts right now. So today I'm trying to get the cam sync installed and set, spark plug wires, everything besides. I'm not looking forward to we have an issue with the oil drain, and so I'm waiting on a part hasn't came in, hoping that will work. It's a little short radius 90. And so while I have everything done up there, I'm going to work on getting the ice tank done. We have a water pump for it. It's just one of these little Cobra water pumps. I hear that'll work. So let's see. Since the last time, I don't know how much else I've gotten done on this. We did get the hot side finished. I'm not putting the cold side on just yet because I've got to work on the front crank trigger stuff. Got a lot of stuff up here done. All the wiring is all put together. Trying to think. That side oil is done. This is not. I have not put the top hose on the radiator yet because that's all in the way of getting to the crank. And yeah, so we're very, very close. Very close. So I'm going to try to work on this cam sync today, which, by the way, if you ever have an MSD crank trigger, MSD cam sync setup, best video, hands down, in my opinion, is Devin Vanderhoof's. Go look up Devin Vanderhoof on YouTube. If you type in Devin Vanderhoof crank or cam sync install, it'll come up. And do the long version. It's a little better than his first one. Just watch that. It just makes it so simple. It talks about falling edge and rising edge of your sensor on your crank trigger, and then he'll show you how to set up the cam sync. It's super easy when you watch him do it. I'm not good at all that. So, yep, we're going to get some stuff done here today. I'll show you what we get as it goes. But I do appreciate all the support for the small block 4, baby. We're getting there. So, and on top of that, I did mess my truck and trailer up on the way back from Street and Yeet. Yeah, it's all tore up. So I am hoping that parts come. I've ordered parts. Messed the leaf spring on the trailer up. It should be here on Tuesday, so I got to put that on. And the panels are all messed up, which I can make something work with that. And the truck, I don't know if I'm going to get the truck back from the body shop. Don't know. So we may be using somebody else's truck on our trip in 2 weeks. So, all right, let's get to it. And hit that like button. Help me out. Let's try to get to 1,000 views on this video. So share away as well. That'd be awesome. Trying to get 1,000 views per video. And that would make my life a little easier to pick the camera up, that's for sure. So let's get it. I've got some oil stuff here as well, so we're going to work on the crank trigger first and then worry about the rest of it. Turbo John's music. Right, so it is time to go do some Christmas things, but ice tank is in. I've got our pump over there line. I did a little bit of plumbing stuff. That's what I do for crimp that in. So we got a drain. This is good. Fuel system is hooked up 100%. I did put a little water in that. And let's see, what else did we get? I got the starter off so I can try and put that fitting on. I turned the lights off, so now I don't have any light, but spark plugs in, plug wires are in. As you can see, I got my big old 1-inch hose for the intercooler running back. There's going to be quite a bit more weight with that. Oil lines are hooked up, spark plugs, everything on this side. Fuel lines are all hooked up besides the one going to that add-on injector that we're just going to keep in the charge pipe for now. So got quite a bit done today, running all that stuff. Had to go buy some fittings and whatnot. Did some Lowe's stuff there in the back. But I am hoping, God willing, the part comes in on Monday and we're not crazy with work, that I can fire this thing up early next week. No startup just yet. It does suck, but we're getting there. Everything is hooked up that I can find. I do have to, just a couple things. We're going to wire the water pump and do this drain line for this turbo. Once that's done, it's a matter of putting this cold side on, which will not take me very long. And we got to put some water, and unfortunately, a little bit of antifreeze in this where everything's so cold. Then we got to put the engine diaper on. After everything warms up, we make sure nothing's leaking. So we're getting there. We're getting there. That's pretty much it. It's man, a lot of stuff to do. It's just little tedious, time-consuming things, but thankfully, it's getting there. We're pretty much good. I got the cam sync all set right. It's all good, and everything else is pretty much ready. Yeah. I got to clean my mess up after all this, and then we pray. Just everybody, just cross your fingers and just pray that we can get some parts and everything come in next week. The next 2 weeks are going to be crunch time. Don't know why every racer does this. Wait until the very last. Well, I didn't really wait per se, but why is everything always on a crunch, stupid deadline craziness? I don't really understand. So we're going to be taking this to Chris, my buddy. Going to probably be putting a blueprint engine, power glide, or just automatic, whatever we can find in that thing. But that's neither here nor there. The 56 is my father-in-law's. It's pretty sweet. So that's going to be it. I'm going to go get some food. I may come back this evening. I'm not sure. And because one of the biggest things about this, that is killing me is that I built this car in my little 28 by 34 garage, made a move to my new house, and all like my tools are over there. There's a bunch of parts that are in my garage, and this is here, which it needs to be. This lift makes everything so much easier. But that 10-minute drive home, and then you get here and you realize you left something else, and then it's just back and forth and back, and it just sucks. It just absolutely sucks. But at least it's only 10 minutes and not 35 like it was before. So that is going to be it for this video. It's another just update progress video. Hopefully next video I bring to you guys, we have fire up. Just depends on parts places. Just so you know, like Bill and Billy, you guys, and some of you guys that are down near like RCI and places that are in North Carolina, you be very, very thankful that you can just go and pick up AN fittings and things like that. Just no problem. We don't have anywhere. I cannot get anything that's not shipped, or I've got to drive 2 and 3 hours to go get them. So just be thankful if you have a place like that or a really good parts store that's local that you can just go pick up parts like that, because it is not, we are limited here in West Virginia, that's for sure. So that's going to be it. I'm actually not that cold. It feels pretty good today, but I had my hood on for some reason. So that's it. Everybody keeps calling me. That is it. We will catch you in the next one. Peace.
For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to link, no time to waste. For the record, yeah. For the